It's 8 in the morning on Friday. Hillary just left town. She's out of town for the next day, which is sad. I hate being by myself, which is weird because I think I talked about this a couple videos ago, but like over the past few years I spent like all my time by myself, but now I just hate being by myself. But anyway, it's like 8 in the morning. She just left. I'm going to be seeing her tomorrow. She had to leave town. She's got to go back to her hometown to do a bunch of different stuff, so I will see her tomorrow, but that means I have an entire day to myself, and I don't know what to do, aside from the fact that I have training. But now I'm just kind of editing this video before I have to go to practice in an hour, and basically once I leave for practice at 9 in the morning, I'm going to be gone until about 5 p.m. today, just because I have so much going on outside the house. But when I get back, I'll literally have nothing to do except schoolwork. It's gonna be such a boring day. Also, side note, I've had this GorillaPod for like 2 years now, and I think I'm gonna order a new one just because these legs don't hold anything anymore. It's just so bad. That is a parking ticket. Okay, so right now I want to talk about two things in specific: cars and tattoos. It'll make sense in a second. First off, two things with topic one, cars. Got a parking ticket yesterday for parking in a proper spot, in a proper parking lot with the proper pass. This is like the third or fourth time in the past year that this has happened. I've gotten a parking pass for parking correctly. Don't know why in Lafayette, or in West Lafayette I guess, the parking facilitators are very aggressive with giving tickets, but man, $35 for doing something right. Second thing about cars is I do a dumb thing when it comes to not driving, but car upkeep. You're supposed to get your oil changed every 3,000 miles or after a certain amount of time. There's a little sticker in the top hand corner of your windshield that shows you when you're supposed to get an oil change. I got an oil change today for the first time in 8,000 miles. That being said, it's not as bad as my previous oil change, which I got after 10,000 miles, but we don't need to talk about that. You know, I really want my current car to last me at least another 2 years. I'm sitting at 150,000 miles. I bought it when it was at 50,000 miles, so the past 5 years that I've had it, I've put 100,000 miles on it. I want it to last 2 more years, but for me to successfully do that, I'm gonna have to get an oil change every 3,000 miles and not every 10,000 Steele. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. A car runs great, it's running smooth, no issues at the moment, but man, just kind of a long week with cars, an expensive week with cars. $35 for a parking ticket that I shouldn't have gotten anyway, and $40 for an oil change. I'm just not a car guy, you know? I don't look at cars with excitement. I see cars as a tool. I see expensive cars kind of, I like them, I think they're pretty, but I look at them and I'm like, dang, you could have put $90,000 into a home. But that's just my take on it. Never really been a car guy. I don't know much about cars, don't know how to fix them, don't know how to change a headlight, don't know how to change my oil. I do know how to fill up my tires with air because I had a leak in one of my tires, and instead of paying $10 to go get it fixed, I would just fill it up with air once a week. Again, I'm sorry. But it's not all bad. I can get from point A to point B safely, and I'm happy about that. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about tattoos. And I think it was 2 videos ago I received a comment from someone asking about a potential new tattoo that I got, and it just dawned on me. Well, first off, it was this clip on the screen right now. I showed this clip of my hand not opening from ice, and I realized that my tattoo is in the shot, and I haven't even told YouTube yet, but I did get a new tattoo. If you didn't know I got a new tattoo, it's this one right here. I'll do a close-up right now, but if you didn't know I had a tattoo, you should follow me on Instagram because I post literally everything on Instagram or Twitter, and I posted this about a month ago when I got it, but yeah, the tattoo just says 6/23/17 in Roman numerals, which is my wedding date with Hillary. We are that couple. We did get couples tattoos of Roman numerals of our wedding date, not in the same spot. I have mine on my wrist going down the forearm. She has hers on her lower, is this lower or upper, like right here, going across her bicep, and hers looks so fresh. But yeah, so now I've got the Olympic rings and I've got my wedding date. The only reason I've got these tattoos is because they're very, very important things to me. They're very, very important moments, especially this one being like a specific day in my life. Like, These are things I want to have written on me as physical reminders every time I look down at my arms. Now Steele, why get a tattoo if you have rings on your hands that signify both of those things already? Good question. My answer, I think tattoos are freaking cool. That might have been aggressive, sorry. I think tattoos are dope. I want tattoos, I want more tattoos, but for now, Olympic rings, wedding date, that's all I need. So now that we've gotten like all the housekeeping and all the topics taken care of, it's been a really, really long day and your boy needs a nap.